The little girl hid a dumpling in her pocket, not knowing that the man was watching her. He told her that it wasn't hygienic, but the girl seriously explained that it was for her mother. Her mother hadn't eaten dumplings in a long time. The grandparents, hearing this, were moved and ordered the butler to pack all the remaining dumplings. The man then decided to personally take the girl to see her mother. Following the girl's directions, they arrived at a barred window where a familiar yet worn face appeared. The man was stunned. The woman he had believed dead for 6 years was still alive. He rushed to the window and, with a trembling voice, asked why she had avoided him. It turned out that 6 years ago, after the woman's parents died, her irresponsible brother, wanting to keep the inheritance, got her drunk and threw her into the man's room. That was how they first became involved. He wanted to take responsibility, but she told him to forget everything. Even so, he never stopped thinking about her and searched for her for an entire month until he finally found her working at a street stall. He wanted to take her away, but she rejected him, saying she didn't need him, that her parents had just died and her brother cared only about money. She didn't want to drag down the man she loved. Until one day, the man saw a news report on TV announcing her death from illness. He was completely devastated because in his heart, she had always been his only wife. From then on, every year he brought flowers to her grave on the anniversary of her death. Seeing this, the man's mother felt uneasy and explained to his fiancée that he was simply very sentimental, hoping she wouldn't take it badly. She also asked when they would have children. The fiancée joked that she wasn't a wishing fountain. If they wanted children, they should ask heaven for them. Just then, a little girl came running up and called him Dad. The man thought she was mistaken, but the girl pointed to the photo on the tombstone and said that was her mother, and that her mother had shown her many photos of him. There was no way she could be wrong. At that moment, some thugs appeared, trying to take the girl away. The grandfather, seeing them, ordered the bodyguards to act. The criminals immediately fled, but the man still doubted that the girl was his daughter and left without looking back. To avoid having children herself, the fiancée secretly had a paternity test done on the girl, and the results showed that she was indeed his biological daughter. The grandparents finally had a granddaughter and were overjoyed, though the situation was awkward since the man was already engaged. But to everyone's surprise, the fiancée was cheerful about it. She patted the man on the shoulder and said that now that he had a daughter, it was as if she herself had half a daughter. Then she told the man that the girl's mother was still alive. It turned out that all those years, the woman had suffered terrible abuse at the hands of her brother. To avoid signing over the transfer of the family shares, she had even destroyed the fingerprints of all 10 of her fingers. The girl told her mother that her father didn't want to acknowledge her. The woman felt deep pain but still told her daughter never to give up, because her father was the only one who could protect them. But just then, the brother appeared and grabbed the girl without a word, forcing the woman to sign. Seeing that she would rather die than give in, the brother lost control and tried to use the girl's hand to sign instead. He didn't know that the mother had already prepared everything. She had applied a special ointment to the girl's fingers so that her fingerprints couldn't be used. Enraged, the brother pulled out a knife and tried to cut her fingerprints off by force. The woman screamed in desperation, threatening to expose all his crimes, but he didn't stop. Just when all seemed lost, the door was kicked open, and the man finally arrived.